We meet every Monday for a deep meditation to move into connection with the greater source that runs through all of us. After each meditation, we share a powerful blessing giving segment, also known as Diksha, and this segment is not recorded. All are welcome to join us live or listen online. Welcome, everyone. I want to introduce my dear friend and playmate in the spiritual healing arts world, Patricia Roach. She is a marriage and family therapist. She is a grief counselor. She is a spiritual coach. She is a traveler of the world. And she's very talented at what she does. She's been here with us before, and tonight she is going to lead us in a meditation on oneness, which is absolutely perfectly suited to the origin of our group. Began with the oneness movement, and we still honor it in our hearts anyway, if not in practice. So, Patricia, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me back. It's a joy to be with all of you. So we're going to start with our breath, and I'm going to invite you to go on a journey with me. It's guided imagery, but you have an opportunity to really go where you want to go and enjoy the feeling of being one with all of life, with all that there is. And so I'm just knowing that we're going to be able to experience that tonight together as one, because we're all connected in this thing we call life. There's only one life, one love, one mind, one universe, one spirit. So let's start with our breath and see where we go. So we're going to breathe in, allowing our bodies to relax, and breathe in through your nose, hold it, and then we're going to breathe it out through our mouths. So breathing in and hold, and then release it through your mouth all the way out. Just letting go of everything that has transpired before this moment, so that each one of us are present to this moment. Breathing in and hold and release. Just allowing our bodies to totally relax. And one more breath in and hold and release. Just knowing that right where you are is where you are to be at this moment. Allowing your body to totally relax. Being comfortable in the seat that you're in. And I invite you to go to your sacred space, wherever that might be. Some say it's within the heart space, some say it's in the mountains or the beach. Wherever your safe space is, I invite you to go there and be with that space. Be with the love that is in that space, the peace that is in that space, the joy and the safety that is in this sacred space that only you know where it is. And just enjoy being in this sacred space, knowing that right where you are, the spirit, your higher power, whatever you call it, is there with you. Just knowing that there's only one. So I invite you to think about a time where you felt truly loved, happy, and you experience this joy of loving. Just bring that forward and allow that feeling to come into your heart space and circulate throughout your body so that you feel that you are loved, loving, and lovable forever. Allow yourself to experience the loving that you are right here and right now. And this love is from the Creator of all life, of all that there is. For the Creator, the very being, created out of love. And you were created out of this love just as I was and everyone else and everything else. For out of itself, which is that loving, it created. So allow yourself to feel this loving, knowing that you are this love, just as Spirit is this love. For the nature of God is your nature. And right now that nature is love and loving. So feel it in your body and then allow this loving to become a light. It's energy. Imagine it as an energizing light. And allow it to form into a blanket. It can be whatever color you wish it to be. But know that this blanket is love. It's filled with the loving that is the Creator of life itself. And just put this blanket of loving around you. Allow it to cover you from the top of your head all the way to the bottom of your feet. And be in this blanket until you and this blanket of loving are one. There is no separation. This loving blanket is now you, and you are this loving blanket of love, of loving. Just feel it, enjoy it. Allow yourself to be the love that you truly are. For this is the truth of you and everyone on this call and those that wish they were able to be here. We are all connected through this loving. There's only one. So feel the connection of each one in the room. And we're going to allow this loving, this energy to come forward in front of us. And we're going to form it into an oversized blanket of this loving energy. And it continues to grow. Just use your imagination, continuing to put this loving into this beautiful blanket of loving energy. And we're going to use our imagination to bring this blanket forward, knowing that it can only expand as love expands. And we're going to cover Mother Earth. Today is Earth Day, and we are sending and giving this love to Mother Earth today as our gift to her for providing so much so much to our world. So as this loving blanket of light energy expands and grows, just imagine that we are putting this blanket all around Mother Earth right now. She's totally enveloped, totally covered in this loving energy. She too was created out of love. And now we are returning her to this loving that she is, knowing that she too is one with us. No separation between our higher power, spirit, or God, whatever you call it. We are all one. We are as the drop of the ocean. One little drop of the ocean completely encompasses the ocean itself. There is no separation. So as we cover Mother Earth, knowing that we are that creator of all life, it is within us and we carry that nature that God is. We are using it to cover Mother Earth in this loving. On this day, we call Earth Day, as a gift to her. And just imagine the loving that she's feeling right now as we are one with her, for we are that loving that is covering Mother Earth, our home. Where there's love, there can be no fear. So know that the fear is totally dissipated. It does not exist within this blanket of love. Feel it. Know it. For this is the truth of each one of us here. We are that love and that loving. We are one with the creator of all life. So now as we come together in this oneness, we're going to call forward peace. That peace that is spirit, that surpasses all understanding. And the only way we can understand it is to experience it. For there are no words for true peace. But we know the truth, that we are peace. For peace is the nature of spirit. Peace is God's nature. So allow this peace to come forward. Look at it. What does it remind you of? Can you play with it? Can you see it? Most importantly, can you feel it? Just allow yourself time to feel this peace that is God, that surpasses all understanding. Allow that peace to come into this safe space where you are existing at this moment. Call it in and allow it to totally surround you, flowing in, through, and all around you until you become this peace. What color is peace for you? just feel it and know it as your truth. Allow yourself to succumb to this peace, knowing that love already exists in the space. Allow the blanket of peace to cover you just as the blanket of love covered you. From the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head, totally being enveloped by this peace. Knowing that where there's peace, there can be no conflict. Where there's peace, there can be no criticism. Where there is peace, there is love. And in this space, nothing unlike itself can exist. Allow yourself to revel in the loving peace that you are right here and right now. Now, as we take our blankets together, we put them together, connecting them with loving light threads. And again, we're going to allow it to expand so that Mother Earth too is covered in the peace of the Creator of all life. Imagine it getting larger and larger. For peace expands as love expands. And they join together as one as we cover Mother Earth in peace. Allowing this peace to totally cover Mother Earth down to its core. Knowing that where there is peace, there is no upset. There are no conflicts. There is only peace. And just imagine Mother Earth merging with all of this and all of us. Merging as peace. For there's nothing else that exists at this moment but the peace that we are. We are one in the loving and in the peace of the Creator of all life. Just allow yourself to feel it, to be it, to know it as the truth of life itself. For the truth of life is that it is love. And it is through this love and loving that the connection of one exists. So now we're going to return to that safe space. And we're going to call forth joy. So I invite you to think of a time where joy just swelled up inside you. You giggled, you laughed, you smiled. You felt joy within your heart, within your mind, and within your body. And feel that feeling now. We call it joy. And it swells up inside until it's ready to burst out in joy and laughter, with a smile. With a feeling that surpasses happiness. For joy is a quality of spirit itself. It is truly a blessing to be in joy, to live in joy as the one, with the one, for the one, as the one. So call forth that joy that you feel in your heart, and know that it exists, and that you can call it forth whenever you need to feel that feeling of joy. Whenever you need to be lifted up, for it is a part of you, right here, right now. And as we use that loving energy that we all are, we connect the loving, the peace, and this joy together with that loving light thread. Just imagine all three blankets coming together as one, with joy on the top. And allow this blanket of joy to expand, covering each one of us, uniting us as one. For that is all that there is. That is the truth. There is only one life, one love, one mind. Each one is an emanation of the Most High God, connected in love, peace, and joy. So as we feel this energy within ourselves, connected as one, let us pull together and thread this joyous blanket that is now covering each one of us as one. Let us thread it together and allow it to expand so that we cover Mother Earth. Another gift for the earth on Earth Day. So allow it to expand as one piece, and imagine it covering Mother Earth now. Joy, the third layer of the earth, and all of us as one. For there is only one, the Absolute. And within that one is joy. Within that one is peace. Within that one is loving energy and beauty and order and balance intelligence, the feminine and the masculine all together as one. And as we continue to cover Mother Earth, allow this loving energy, using your imagination, to be at the very core of Mother Earth. Imagine that core as this beautiful light energy that is love, peace, and joy. And imagine this wonderful energy that we all are, exploding from the very core of Mother Earth out into the universe. So much so that it covers all of the universes that exist, those we know not of. As this loving energy of the Creator constantly evolving itself in the loving that it is. There's only one, all connected, as a love, as energy, as peace, as joy, as intelligence, as beauty, as nature. Continue to feel this beautiful expansion of the Creator of all life, expanding the oneness in the loving. You are it, and it is you. It is the I am that I am, all that I am, in the one. Now, as this energy comes together, imagine this energy of loving to go into the forest. It can be any forest that you desire. I love the redwoods, so I go to the redwoods. But it could be the sequoia, it could be any forest that you can imagine this loving energy of yourself being. For it is all connected as one. Imagine the roots of the trees touching roots of trees in all the forest. For in Mother Earth, it's cyclical, it's round. And within that roundness, all of these roots are combining together. So even though the trees are individual expressions, they're connected as one, grounded in life as the one life. So I invite you to pick a tree, the one that speaks to you. And allow yourself to go near it, to love on it, to speak to it, to touch it, might even want to hug it. And imagine this tree responding to you, hugging you back with its branches and leaves. And the communication is one, because we're all connected in this thing we call life. So take a few moments and just listen to see what this tree has to say to you. What is its message for you? Knowing that it too is the loving, the peace, and the joy of the Creator of all life. Thank it for being, as I'm sure it's thanking you for being. These beautiful forests provide oxygen not just for us, but for the entire planet. As we thank them for being one with us, just vibrating at a different frequency, we know we are one in this life. And we give them so much love. And allow our imaginations to take us to the ocean, where every drop of water in the ocean has all the qualities and the attributes that are in the ocean itself. It's made up of all these little drops, just as life is made up with all the various people, the lives, the trees and the plants, the beautiful flowers that come in so many hues. It's all one life, one love ever expanding. Bring about the joy, the peace, and the loving that is forever present. It is what we are experiencing right here and right now. So allow yourself to go deep, deep within the ocean. Imagine you are the light. So you light your way to wherever you choose to go in this vast thing we call oceans. It's water, but we're one with it. It is what we are, and we are what it is. Go deep, deep down in and see what you see. See what message you might get from whatever fish or whatever might be deep down in it. Remember, where there is love, there can be no fear, no doubt. So know that you are safe wherever you are. You are the light, you are the loving. Allow yourself to expand and be one with the ocean. And when you reach a place where you see something that you would like to speak to, talk to it. See what message it might have for you. Remember, where there is light and you are the light, there can be no darkness. So allow your light to be bright and take you wherever you need to go within this vast thing we call the ocean. So we have one more stop on our journey. So conclude your conversation, taking away that message that is just for you. We're going to find ourselves back on dry land. Still as one, being the love, the peace, and the joy, and so much more. The I am that I am is what each one of us are at this moment, in the oneness. And imagine yourself on dry land, surrounded by various animals that are at peace. There is no threat because they realize we are all one, made out of the same stuff, created in the loving. There's only peace. There's only joy. With all the animals that have come forth to greet you in their domain as one, in the loving, in the light that they are and you are. Remember, it is only one. Find your animal, the one that resonates with you, covering it in that blanket of love and peace. Allow it to speak to you and you to speak to it. What message do you have for each other in this oneness of life? What message do you have for each other? First, find your animal and then have fun enjoying each other's company, dancing and laughing and talking. In the oneness and in the joy that life is. And as you look around, you see the eagle flying overhead, almost smiling, for it sees beyond the physical. And it too knows its oneness with all life, including its oneness with you. There is no threat. There is only love. And imagine the birds coming together, all different species, formulating in the sky. And what word do you think they're formulating? They are that intelligence that God is, and they have a message. A message of oneness. No strife, no stress, only love. So as all of life comes together through the Creator and the loving and the peace and in the joy, there is only one that is inclusive of all that there is. The oneness of life itself, ever expanding, ever evolving. So as we come together to complete our journey, remember your messages and take them with you. We allow the blankets of loving, of peace, and of joy to continue to surround Mother Earth. Imagine these blankets just blending into the earth, knowing that at the very core of the being of this planet, there is the love, the peace, the joy, the harmony, and the beauty of the One. For in every energy molecule, the qualities of the One exist as the quality of the One is. There is no separation. There is only the One. And as we, as emanations of the Most High, allow ourselves to return from this journey back to our sacred spaces, knowing that we are united in this oneness, there is no separation between one or another. We are all connected in this unity of life itself. We are connected in the loving that God is and we are. We are connected through peace that surpasses all understanding and dissipates all conflicts, upsets, stress, and discomfort. And we are the joy that brings forth laughter and happiness and smiles and a feeling of so much gracious loving that it overflows into all that is, returning to itself in the loving that it is. So just take a moment and feel the feeling. Feel the blankets of loving, of peace, and of joy. Knowing that these blankets are forever available to each one of us as individual emanations and as the One, as the one life, as the one love, as the one mind. Know that you are safe right where you are in this sacred space, in this sacred time. Remembering your wonderful messages, messages of love, messages of peace, messages of joy from nature, from the animals, and from each other in this beautiful blanket of Mother Earth, our home where we are one with it. Bask in the loving a few more moments, and then knowing that you are in your safe space. When you are ready, you can return to the room, and upon your timing, you can open your eyes and realize that even though we appear to be individuals, we are all connected as the one in the loving that Spirit is. And so it is.
Thank you for joining in on these free meditations. If you're interested in working with Maurine privately, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.